My name's Justin Penik. I'm going to try and recall as many NFL regular season MVPs as I possibly can in order. I get 3 strikes. When I get a strike, I get the team name to possibly help me out. On my mark, get set, go.
2023 MVP. It was a weird debate because no one was doing super well, but then, and Big Truss eventually got it. Finished the year strong, best record in football last year. Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens.
Correct.
Lamar, 2023. Mahomes, 2021. 2022, excuse me.
This guy is one of the best football players ever already, question mark. Just won his third Super Bowl, but he won his MVP. That is Patrick Mahomes, 2022.
2021 and 2020, Rodgers won it back-to-back.
2021 and 2020. Can I double dip like that? Because it's back-to-back.
That's fine.
Aaron Rodgers.
Correct.
2021, Aaron Rodgers, 2020. Okay, we made it through the 2020s. Got a little antidote for this one because it's really funny. Big fantasy football guy. This guy was my second to last pick, I believe. My first quarterback is now not a great guy. When he, I'll give you a hint. He played for the Houston Texans. Drafted him semi-early, like in the 9th or 10th round. Then I took this guy because of his rushing upside, and he had an awesome season for both NFL and fantasy. Lamar Jackson.
Correct.
In 2019. So such a fun season to watch.
2019, Lamar won it again. 2018, this was Mahomes' first.
We're going back to Arrowhead, even though that might not be the stadium name anymore.
It is still the stadium name, isn't it?
More you know. But Patrick Mahomes.
Correct.
If my chronological brain serves me right, we go from one GOAT to another. Tom Brady, 2017.
Drew Bledsoe, correct.
Tom Brady, that's right.
2017, I feel like that's a Brady vehicle. 2016, this is Matt Ryan.
They faced each other in the Super Bowl. The biggest choke job ever. I don't know who to blame for that. Is it Dan Quinn? Is it Kyle Shanahan? Is it both? Is it Matt Ryan? Do we blame him? He's the MVP as well. 2015. Another fun season for fantasy. I did not have this guy. Another quarterback that made the Super Bowl and lost. You're going to see that trend happen because Kurt Warner's the one until Mahomes did this year. It was a long stretch. But back to the task at hand, right? I'm a yapper. Cam Newton, 2015.
Cam Newton.
2015, this is Cam Newton. 2014, I feel like this is a Brady vehicle again. Yes?
No.
Fuck, is that my... Well, I didn't write it down. Doesn't count.
Jeff, edit that out.
No, don't edit that out, Jeff.
I'll be honest. I'm not sure about this one. Brain is working a little funky here. I know 13. I know 12. Definitively. I know 14, 11, and 10. One of 2 players.
I know Peyton did it in 2013. But I need to go in order. It's the whole point of this, so I'm going to write it down. Manning, 2013, 2014. Ryan, Newton. Oh, Rodgers. Rodgers did it. Rodgers did it. Rodgers did it.
Check.
Rodgers did it.
Because Rodgers won it. He's won 4. Rodgers won it in 21-20. So that would make him in 2014 the winner. I believe. We're going to write it down. If it's wrong, I know who it's going to be. But Aaron Rodgers, 2014.
Correct.
Yeah. Next 2 guys, great comeback stories for both of them. Fantastic. This is arguably my favorite player of all time. Throws for, I think, 55 touchdowns in Denver, coming off the neck injury. Fantastic year. It was awesome to see him as a Colts fan. Go to Denver. Sucks that he wasn't with us anymore, but still play well for at least that one more year. Peyton Manning, 2013.
Peyton Manning.
2012. This is Brady. 2011.
Nope.
Fuck! All right, we'll count that as... That's got to be a strike.
Yeah,
It's got to be a strike.
strike one.
It's got to be a strike.
But speaking of great comeback stories, the last running back to win an MVP had a very good season. Nearly broke the all-time rushing record in the season. Came close. I think he slid down versus Green Bay late in the game.
Nine yards. 9 yards, so 27 feet.
Yeah. So he clinched a playoff spot if they kicked the field goal. Nevertheless, I'm not going to stall any longer, TP.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, Peterson, motherfucker. Justin, take a second. Can you take a second? Take 1 second. I didn't eat the team.
I wasn't going to give you
Let the record show. Records show I didn't need the team. Adrian Peterson did it in 2012. Rodgers did it in 2011 because Eli Manning beat him in the playoffs.
I think it's this kind of double check again. But Rodgers. We're going to be cruising now because I do know these. 2010 would be Brady.
Correct.
Again, this is where we get like Peyton and Brady. I think Manning did it in 09. 2010, like I want to say Brady. I'm going Tom Brady here. Yes. I'm going Manning in 09.
I'm going to double down here. We're going back to the Sheriff. 09 and 08, double dip. Peyton Manning.
Correct.
2009 and 2008.
This is pre-Rodgers. Part of me, Manning won it back to back. Peyton Manning. Yes. All right, 07, that was Tom Brady. That was Tom Brady because they went undefeated.
Almost a perfect year. So close, but yet so far. I bet you Justin Penik has made a few jokes about that by now. But 2007, Tom Brady.
Sure
our
is.
sandwich is complete of our Brady and Mannings in the 07-2010 range. Steve, we're going good.
06, Tomlinson. 05, Alexander.
Yep.
I believe this guy is still the best fantasy season to date in terms of statistics, which is pretty cool. LaDainian Tomlinson. We're going to stay with a running back. I might spell his first name wrong because I don't know the variation of it. Madden cover. Did Penik say the same thing? Madden cover? No? Wow. Very known Madden cover. One of the first Madden games that I had was this one. But Sean Alexander of the Seattle Seahawks.
Correct.
Okay, 2004. We're going to stay with my guy.
2004. Shit. I know Peyton Manning did it in 03. I know he did it in 03. But we already have back-to-back Peyton Manning years, and I don't think he went back-to-back again.
2004, Indianapolis Colts. Peyton Manning, once again, the Sheriff.
Correct.
Bang.
Was 2004 a Steve McNair year? Was 2003 a Steve McNair year? I think in Manning in 04.
I'm going to give you a hint here. 03, there's co-MVPs.
Co-MVP?
So there's technically two correct answers.
And ironically enough, the split was within the same division, which is kind of crazy to think about. 2003 MVPs were split between Peyton Manning and my good friend, not really, I wish I was, Steve McNair.
I'll give it to you if you
I
get
get one.
either of them.
Steve McNair.
Steve McNair is one of them. The other one was Peyton Manning.
I feel like this is the run of St. Louis Rams. So I'm going to go Warner. Yes?
In 02?
Yes.
Incorrect.
This is a tough one. So I knew this was the Gruden Bowl in 02. Tampa Bay versus Oakland. He was with Oakland. He takes the Tampa Bay job, wins the Super Bowl because they don't change the calls. His starting quarterback should have known better in the Super Bowl. You're facing your former coach who designed the playbook. You got to change the calls. Rich Gannon, what are we doing? Rich Gannon, 2002 MVP.
Correct.
Oh, no. I know who this is. Don't tell me the team. Rich Gannon.
Yeah, Raiders.
I have 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
01, this is the run of Rams. So I'm going to go Warner.
In 01? Correct.
Falk.
2000? Correct.
And I'm going to go Warner again.
Correct.
2001. I'm gonna say it's Warner because I don't think Falk did it. So Kurt Warner.
Correct.
2001. Okay. This is the one I don't know. I think I'm gonna use logic here. I feel like it would be a more known stat if Warner had won back-to-back MVPs. Yes, he won 99 because they won the Super Bowl, and that was the last time before Mahomes won a Super Bowl MVP and winning winning a Super Bowl and being the MVP of the season. So that means by logic, deduction, call me Sherlock Holmes, Marshall Falk has to be 2000.
Correct.
So then, with that logic, he won the Super Bowl in 99, and he was MVP. Great story, Kurt Warner.
Correct.
All right.
Bagging groceries.
98. 97. I know Barry Sanders did it in 97. Who did it in 98?
Elway and TD are the guys I'm thinking of. They won both, or they're in both Super Bowls. I know 98. I think they won both, but regardless, I know Denver was in those. TD was 98.
Sure was.
Sure was. You bet your buddy was.
You bet your butt.
I wish I didn't have 2 strikes.
If you'd slowed down earlier.
If I slowed down,
Because if I give you the team.
I think
You know
I'm
what?
done.
You know what? I'll give you the team because you didn't use the team on the other 2.
This is true. I didn't.
Denver Broncos.
Oh, this is John Elway.
Nope.
Oh, Davis. I didn't write it down. Terrell Davis. And then Barry Sanders is 1997.
This is where I'm going to get screwed up a little bit. Because Barry won one too. Did he win it in 96 or 97? Favre won 3 in a row coming up. But when does that start? That's the other trick. I'll get the team if I got it wrong. I made it far. What year am I on? 97?
97.
If this is my first strike, I can live with that. I've made it 20-something years. Barry Sanders.
Correct.
Bang! Who did he split with?
Can't tell you.
You can't tell me.
I cannot tell you.
You could.
1996. 97. No, this has to be the Favre run where he has 3 in a row. That's what I'm going with, and I'm writing it down.
For 96, you're doing Favre?
Yes.
Correct.
Brett Favre.
Correct.
Bang! Okay.
95. Favre.
Write it down.
I'm running out of room. I'm telling you, it's written down. Brett Favre did it 3 years in a row.
In 95?
Yes.
Correct.
95, Brett Favre.
Correct.
Bang. Now I have to think. Did he split with Barry in 97? That's the question.
94, I feel like now I feel like we could be getting into Emmitt Smith territory. Oh, Steve Young. I'm writing it down. I know he did it twice, and I know it was spaced out a little bit. 94 Steve Young.
That is correct.
Boom!
So,
boom!
97, the other co-MVP was Brett Favre. So he did win 3 in a row. That's why I didn't give you the name, because if I gave you the name, you would have gotten the 3 in a row, because you were right about that.
This is my least confident guess so far. I'm going to say Brett Favre.
Incorrect.
There it is. Okay. All right, so he did win it in 7-6-5.
Yeah, he was the co.
That's
why
Barry
I
Sanders.
couldn't give
Right.
you that.
All right, so that's my first strike. Team, please.
San Francisco 49ers.
Montana played earlier than Young. Don't overthink this. Did he? Yeah. He played, yes, because it was the West Coast offense. Yes.
Correct.
Steve Young. Okay.
3. I know Young, but Young didn't win it back to back. I know he did it twice.
These are the Bills Super Bowls. Or right around that range, the early 90s. Thurman wins 1. I don't think it's 93. I think it's earlier than that. Emmett wins 1. And it was around this range.
Emmitt Smith. I've been saying Emmitt Smith. This has to be Emmitt. Emmitt Smith is in there somewhere. It's got to be. I'm writing it down. Smith.
Correct.
Boom.
I'm thinking chronologically. I think of Thurman Thomas before Emmitt Smith. With that in mind, that's the worst E ever because I was going to just write Smith. I can't do that. Emmett.
It looks like Emma, but yeah, that's correct.
Emmitt Smith. Nice. Okay. Young's in my head that he won 2, but I could be overthinking that because Montana, I think, wins back-to-back at some point. Not the question we're at right now. It's not where we're at. Maybe he won 1, and I'm just thinking that, he's a Niner quarterback. He had to win 2. But Steve Young, 92.
Correct.
Thank gosh.
I already wrote down Steve Young.
You already wrote him down? Luckily, that's correct.
Boom. 91. 49ers are good. Oh, Thurman Thomas needs to be in there. Thurman Thomas needs... I'm going to say Thurman Thomas. Thomas.
Correct.
Boom.
I'm not even thinking about this one. If I get a strike, fine. Because this guy's been on my mind. Ayo, pause. For way too long. He either won it this year or the following year. But I know I'll get through the 90s. Thurman Thomas, 91.
Correct.
Bang. Good. I know LT wins one in the 80s. The late 80s. 86, 87. I know Marino wins one in 84. Oh, Montana wins back-to-back. Is it this early? Montana's an option. Okay.
I would argue that this is late for his career.
So you're advising not to go with Montana.
That's not what I was saying. In the slightest.
Is it what you're trying to say, though?
No.
You just got in my head, Steve. You're saying don't go with it.
I'm saying do what you think is right.
So I think you're telling me I'm wrong. What other player am I blanking on? Like a notable guy. Chargers, Dan Fouts was good. I don't know if he's got one. Raiders, Marcus Allen wins one. I don't know when he wins one, though. Denver, does Elway win again in 90? I think he won one more. I'll take my second strike, I think. John Elway, 1990.
Incorrect. 49ers.
Don't you dare, Steven.
90 Montana's written down.
90 Montana's written down. 89 Montana's written
89
down.
Montana's written down.
Those are correct.
Boom. 88.
I should have one strike. I blame you. Montana,
Correct.
90. Montana,
Correct.
89. Boomer, 88.
Correct.
Esiason,
I know 86 is Taylor. Oh, this is Boomer Esiason.
Big radio guy.
Yeah. 87. Like Peyton, Walter Payton did it earlier, but there's no other name that's coming up. I'm gonna write. If I end here, well, I can't end here because I have Lawrence Taylor in 1986. All right, I'm writing down Walter Payton. Walter Payton.
Incorrect.
I'm done.
All right, Steve, we're 87. Where did Penik get to?
87.
This is it?
This is it.
That's huge that I know that. Because here's why. If Penik didn't know LT won 1986 MVP, I'm floored. It would be funny if Penik got this wrong. So I'm going to also, unless he chose something else, I'm going John Elway 87.
Correct.
Okay, 1986, last defensive player to do it. Arguably the greatest pass rusher. Bill Belichick said the greatest player he ever coached. Slight at Tom Brady, question mark. LT, let me just put NYG.
Yeah, it's not LaDainian Tomlinson.
Not San Diego.
Yeah.
84 is Marino.
84 is Marino.
I know that.
I'll give it to you.
I knew. It's
if
the
you
second year. It's a big deal he won
Yeah.
that one. Oh, I do know this one. 85. Marcus Allen's first name jumps up because I haven't said him yet. Because Marino wins 84. Yeah, there's no other name.
Correct.
Marcus Allen.
That is
okay.
correct. And then you already said 84.
84.
Just write him down. But
One of the greatest players to play, in my opinion, talent-wise. Obviously, he didn't win all the accolades, but still very good.
Dan
Marino
Marino
in 84.
correct.
So who wins it in 83? Oh, I do know who it is. He's got a freaking statue after him. If this is not right, I'm going to be so upset.
Joe Theismann is correct.
Bang! Yes! Let's go. Mosley won it, and I'm going to write him down. I'll just skip the process because I know it's the strike and short season. A kicker wins MVP. What the hell's going on in 82? Mark Mosley.
Your spelling is atrocious, but yes, correct.
Yeah, I know. It's like 3 E's. It's something crazy. So I'll admit this. 81. This is the first time I don't have like a lean. All right, I think I'm out here. I'm going to write down a name that I want to give some love to. And we're going to stay with the Washington brand. It's incorrect. I've had a blast. Doug Williams.
Incorrect.
What team did he play for?
This guy played for the Cincinnati Bengals.
It's not Boomer, right?
No, not Boomer. Boomer's only got one.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I've heard of this guy. Ken Anderson.
Oh, okay, I've heard of Ken. I'm very content getting to 1981. Over 40 years of MVP knowledge by me. Guys, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate you. Peace.